What's up, everybody? It's HBT with Straight Up Wrestling Show, guys. Sorry that I'm late, having a few technical difficulties trying to get on this thing. Having a little battle. I see people already in the comments. I appreciate you guys coming in. First person in the comments was my man Ray Underwood. Said, hello, Harry and Chris and the Straight Up Wrestling family. It's just me. Christopher Burton's been at work since 7:30 a.m. this morning, man. I talked to him about an hour ago, and Chris is working overtime. He ended up getting into over into the copying over there at the copy machine. They got like 800 pages they got to copy, so it's kind of crazy. No telling what time he'll get out of there. They should be closing now. All right, Ray Underwood says, who is ready for AEW wrestling? Yeah, we all ready, Ray. Roll up. This match is still going on. I had to go out and get my other cord outside in the car. This match has been all over the place, guys. All right, Ray said, let's get talking about wrestling. All right, Ray says, watch Harry. How are you doing this evening? I'm doing pretty good. Resting up some, watching Dynamite from my girl, Alma Clark. Alma says, what's up, Ray? How are you doing this evening, B90? Ray says, Alma Clark, I'm doing pretty good. How are you feeling? Said, I'm doing good. How are you feeling? All right, Ed Danny. What's up, Ed Danny? First time I've seen you, man. Ed Danny says, sup, Harry? You think Daniel Garcia is leaving and Dustin's contract is up? Man, look, I hope Dustin, man, Ed, I hope he, with his contract up, I hope he doesn't, do this week to week thing with AEW and come on over and help his brother over in the WWE. Hey, not saying anything bad about AEW, but I would love to see him end his career by pretty much helping Cody in his quest as WWE champion. I think that'd be great for those two brothers to hook up, man, and finish their career together, especially with Cody now even having more experience than when they pretty much was teaming and, together the first time. But hopefully Dustin goes over to the WWE, helps out his brother, man. That would be fantastic. I would love to see him end his career like that. And Daniel Garcia, he probably will leave. I mean, when it boils down to it, he has to look at where his career is going. And he's got to look at the opportunities. What's going to be better down the road for him? Always visualize that. Don't look at the money situation, because Tony Khan probably is going to offer him a little bit more money. But, when it boils down to it, he needs to look at what the future holds, the future prospects hold for him down the road. And I think he will have a lot more opportunities over in the WWE. Now, especially in NXT now, moving forward, moving up or whatever, I don't know what will happen, but in my opinion, he should move on. That's what I would do, at least. But hey, we'll see how all that plays out, Ed. Straight up, man. Wow. Good kick out. This match is getting pretty good. It's pretty good. It's not bad, Hey, everything has been wide open. Okay, Bounty Hunter Keith, not Bounty Hunter. I forgot what he calls himself now. Keith Hunter or whatever his name. I think it's Keith Hunter. Brian Keith is getting involved. Man, Chris Jericho, wow, he reminded me of Kevin Sullivan right there. The way he was looking, his face, reminded me of Kevin Sullivan. Nice orange punch. Wow, I give this 3 stars, guys. Came out to be pretty good. From what I saw. Everything looked like it was pretty good. What did Orange Cassidy hit him with? Oh, roll of quarters. He definitely not going to get up from that. I haven't seen that in a while, man. Roll of quarters. They used to do that a lot back in the day, guys. A lot back in the day. All right. Alma Clark says, I'm doing pretty good. Started physical therapy earlier this morning. Yes, a muscle sore still hurting right now. Will take a much needed hot shower. Yeah, definitely. Wish I could soak in hot water with Epsom salt. Okay. That would be the best thing. But hey, you still gotta have the Epsom salt. So wow, Alma, we're praying for you. Hopefully everything, you start feeling better and everything. I know all that stuff can be very painful. All right, after having that physical therapy. All right, Ed Danny says, Harry, I see Ricky Starks showing up on NXT. the CW October the 1st, first season. Wow. That's going to be incredible right there. Definitely going to be incredible. Okay, Pop. And Claudio Castagnoli. Castagnoli, I still say it to this day. I will say it for the next couple years. They need to put the world title on that guy. Come on, Tony. You need to put the world title on him. Put the world title on him. But on the way, as far as him competing for the world title, you need to put him single in singles action, and put a valet with him, put a manager with him, and have this guy go up the ranks and win the World Heavyweight Championship. All that talent that he has. Incredible, man. Wow. I give that a thumbs up, guys. I give that a thumbs up. I like that. They look menacing. They got their point across. Hey, what else can you say? Straight up. All right, Max says, greetings, Harry, in the Straight Up Wrestling universe. Time for some dynamite. Yeah. Heck yeah. Dynamite, JJ Evans, straight up. Armor Clark says 3 stars. Yeah, it was great. It was an outstanding match. I ain't gonna say it was great. It was a very good match. Mr. All Day, got a thumbs up here. And laughing emoji, I think. I need to pull my laptop up a little bit. I'm leaning down in it. Wheeler, cut that beard, man. You look weird.
But I've worked my whole career for an opportunity like this to be a champion. And if we're going to showcase what we've got on a stage like Wrestle Dream, then it's not Wrestle Dream, it's Grand Slam. You want this in the locker room? Yeah, sorry, my head's been all over the place, as you can tell, but
wow.
There's one thing I've learned.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Mag. Orange Juice Cassidy gets 3 stars. Great opening match. Yeah, it was really good. Mr. All Days all says only person missing from Monk's stable is Remy from Higher Learning. Yeah. But yeah, that was a good segment that they had in the back room there. Wheeler, that was pretty weird, man. That was pretty weird little interaction that he just had on that segment. I give it an even, maybe, I give it an even across the board. Neither thumbs up nor thumbs down. It wasn't bad at all. All right, my man Ray Underwood says, hey, it's it's AEW. Okay. Why are they acting so silly, so goofy? That's another team that need to be a little bit more serious in in their approach and how they come out and present themselves. Great tag team, guys. Great tag team. All right, here come Hook. Here come Mr. Hook. Just a moment, guys. Woo! Mr. Hook coming out here. Give me a second, guys. Goodness sake. What's going on here? It's not got enough power, enough juice here. Wow. I'm about to change one of my outlets, guys. It's outrageous. Yeah, I'm about to change the outlet here in the house. Be right there, guys. Ignore the man behind the door. That's just crazy. Man, what in the world is going on here? Goodness sake. Man, who is this Hook going up against? Excuse me. Must be one of these local guys or something like that. Oh, gosh. 1 star, guys. I'll get that 1 star. A little beat down. One thing that they're trying to do, they're trying to bring back the magic of what they had, when he first started. It's going to be a while before they're able to do that. I just don't. Well, that right there has left. That has left the arena. So what you're going to have, you're going to have to make this guy great by bringing him up and trying to make him into like a Sting type character. You got to build him back up. That's all it is to it. Max says, Ray, hey, Ray, it's AEW. Mr. All Days Off says, Hook really for already? Hook, daddy's boy. Yes, sir. Hashtag Truth Wrestling Show. What? Okay, all right. Hashtag Truth Wrestling Show. That must be my man, Scott Larson. All right. What's up, Scott? All right. Ed Danny says, Harry, we're getting a little better with their booking and character development. Look like it. I hope you listen because I'm being so freaking badass right now. You want an award? Let us be your first step. Expect the unexpected. We know all your actions, boy. I swear to God. All right. All right, what's up, Mag? How are you doing this evening? Alma says. That was pretty wild there. I'm not going to get a thumbs up nor a thumbs down on that one either. It was okay. Wasn't bad. All right, Danny says, well, never mind. Danny says, because of Harry. Okay, because of Harry giving his perceptive. Okay. Sorry that I missed that, Danny. But, okay. My man, Mr. All Day All says, Hook when he was squashing jobbers. Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like they're going back to. Guys, just give me a minute here. Give me a minute. I got to grab something. Bring this thing up a little bit higher. So I have to lean into it. I'm definitely going to have to get a permanent setup here in my bedroom. Sometimes my wife likes to be in another room. Sometimes she likes to be in the bedroom while I'm doing my podcast. So I'm definitely going to have to get a different setup here, guys. Go back to my desk here in the bedroom, studio back there, set up wherever I need to set up and do this thing right. And I wish I would have been home a little bit earlier because I could have reset my internet and had that thing a little bit stronger. I could see the signal was kind of weak. My man Max says, I can't even rate that match. That Hook match was very unbelievable. Yes, it was. That's the reason, Mag, I'm just giving it 1 star, man. Pretty much I turned around and the thing was basically almost over with. I saw Hook, doing the old thing that he used to do, what he used to do with jobbers, just pretty much jawing the guy across the throat. Gave it 1 star so I don't end up saying, half a star. To tell you, let's just go and say half a star. I can understand that, not rating it or whatever. Let's say half a star. I just was pretty much being generous right there. All right, Ed Danny says Hook needs a repackaging and just go New Japan. Needs to be repackaged and just go New Japan. Yeah, that's exactly right, Ed Danny. I've been saying that for a while. He does. He needs to go to New Japan, be repackaged. That's what I said when he first started because, I see that the young man needs some seasoning, and he definitely will get it over in New Japan. So, yeah, repackage that. Have him go over to New Japan. He'll learn a little bit, a little, some more moves and everything. He can come back and run through the Indies a little bit for a few months, and then come back. Go over there, have a 2-month, 3-month tour over to Japan. Come back and come here, run the indie circuits, the best of the indies here in the States. Come back, man. 6-7 months down the road, it won't hurt him at all. Come back to AEW television and dominate, man. It can happen. It can happen, and it will be believable. But right now, they can't have them squashing jobbers and everything, and then go back to people like Samoa Joe, that don't affect him. That's the whole thing about it. That's the way they started it off. That it didn't matter who went up against him, it didn't affect him. This guy was taking out everybody. He was even speaking of taking out everybody, Big Luchasaurus couldn't even hurt the kid, man. I remember that. Hey, he was battling back with Big Luchasaurus, and I mean, just they pretty much had this kid taking out everybody. It was ridiculous.
The importance of this match can't be understated because it's the start of his road to glory. This is a launching pad for Nick because I've decided that he and I are going to hold championships at the same time.
Man.
Make for, unfortunately, not a very nice conversation piece in the Moxley household now, will it? Because I know your husband John has designs of the World Heavyweight Championship. The only problem is really he doesn't have this. Now, I'd like you to be professional for once and address me by my proper moniker. Go ahead and do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Christian Cage, the reigning, defending, undisputed next AEW World Champion.
Wow. That is.
Turn that off right now. What do you do? Why don't you
Ed Danny says Hook will fit perfect in NXT. Yes, he would. Yes, he would. But they definitely got to build him back up in NXT. Right now, if he goes to NXT, he has to start off on the mid card level, a little bit lower, a little low on the mid card. But he definitely will get the training that he needs over there. Hook him up with Charlie Dempsey. Let him roll with Charlie Dempsey and let him go from there. Man, he can be something special. No doubt about that. But yeah, would he go over there and just dominate off the bat? I don't think so. But yeah, they definitely will turn him into something special. All right, my girl Serena Deeb is in the house, man. Wow, love watching her wrestle. Love watching Serena. All right, my man, Mr. All Days All says Private Party finally getting a push with his do-rag tucked in. Laugh out loud. Can't be having a floppy do-rag tail. Flappy do-rag tail. I'm with you on that, Mr. All Days All. Wasn't too bad. One thing that they are gonna have to perfect as far as their talking. When they get out and speak, they are gonna have to mesh that street. They trying to be street. They definitely gonna have to mesh the street slang in with with the wrestling thing. So it's an art form, guys, and they gotta perfect it, man. They really do. So they it's good to talk that way, but you have to make it look wrestling, man. But somebody that just came off the streets and he's in there to take care of business, and hey. So I'm trying to use an example, find an example. It's kind of hard to find an example. There's a lot of people that do it today. I mean, of course, New Jack and those guys used to do it, but they just look like real street thugs. But these guys need to, they really don't look like the street thugs type of guys, but they look like guys that know the streets, know how to handle themselves on the street, and like middle class, black guys that's tough, rugged, and like I said, know the streets and know how to fight. That's the way they're coming off, but they need to interject that into their wrestling personal, persona. They need to interject that into it and make it work. That's all it is to it. Right now, it's like I'm not sure. So we'll see. The more they do it, the better off the better they will get. But they've been doing it for a while now. All right, Mag says, Magnum, how are you doing, my brother? Or Ray Underwood says. Ed says, laugh out loud. I don't know that PG Harry too much information. Okay, I don't know that PG Harry. Oh yeah, I hear you. That's PG. Too much information. I hear you, my man.
The AEW Women's World Champion, every week that goes by, Tony, just disgusted by her behavior. Absolutely disgusted. And what we saw happened on, of course, Collision, and this Saturday we're going to have Collision in Springfield, Massachusetts, and live on TNT. That's right, Mass Mutual Center. Then 1 week from tonight, we will be at Arthur New York for Grand Slam. Mass Mutual Center. Then in addition, we'll be returning to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for the Dynamite 5-year anniversary on Wednesday, October 2nd, Peterson Event Center. Not only that, Collision, Huntington Center in Toledo, Ohio on Thursday, October 3rd, AEWTIX.com. And Serena Deeb, one for the Dragon Screw, Yuka counter. The roll-up, they're countered by Deeb. Yuka and Deeb pick up right where they left off this past Saturday. Yeah, that Dragon Screw didn't work, and then a bunch of near falls. Nice signal right there. Now the trip, the lateral press by Serena Deeb. Trip by Yuka, goes for a lateral press of her own. Deeb kicking out. Barely a 1 count and a standoff here in the early goings.
It's funny, we called Serena Deeb, rightfully so, the professor, because of all of her holds and moves. But right there, Taz, Yuka was matching her home for home.
She was. She kept her head about her, meeting Yuka. And she was smart how she hit all those counters perfectly. Those near falls will take it out of you. They'll put some stress in you. Those near falls, you can lose at any time. I'm rolling there now. Oh, kick across the mouth. Serena Deeb ate all of that one. Becomes the queen. And now Amanada comes in the PK. And Yuka with the ankle. Kicks the ankle. Rolls deep through. And then the drop kick by Queen Amanada. Nice teamwork.
Interesting. And what in the world Mariah made? She just lacking out there. Just wow. Well, Serena don't like that. So this may be setting up Serena and Mariah May. Bam! Wow. Serena is taking matters into her own hand. Look like she's pretty upset right here, guys. Now Mariah May is on the apron and slapped her on the back so she can get in. Wow, I wouldn't be doing that with Serena Deeb. Whoa, what a nice baseline drop kick. Wow. The short missile. Wow. That was nice from Amanada with that forearm shot to the chest. Ed, Danny, Harry, what you mean Bucks need a repackage like a new character? What new character you would get them if you was booking? Oh, as far as the Young Bucks, I wouldn't repackage them. Those guys, no, they will stay the Young Bucks. They will stay what they are. But I will have those guys go watch a lot of film, maybe talk to Robert Gibson and Ricky Morton. They will have to listen. That's the bottom line. I will make sure, if I was Tony Khan, that these guys are going to listen, go and learn, because they are making a lot of money. He has a lot invested in them. But no, I wouldn't repackage them. They will be the Young Bucks, but I will make sure that they go and wrestle certain places. And that's another couple guys they can go over to Japan right now and learn. Make sure they learn. Wrestle the best in the indies. And I'm not talking about, guys that's going to do a lot of flip-flopping and everything like that. These guys need to come back and do a lot of basic wrestling moves and, do a lot of the things that, Rock and Roll Express used to do. Man, because they could be another Rock and Roll Midnight Express type team, Rockers type team, the Fantastics. They could be those type of teams. They could be in that conversation with those type of teams if they sit and listen to the veterans, man. But they're going to continue to do what they're doing. Hey, I just don't see that translating into greatness for them. That a lot of people, 10 years from now, are going to be talking about the Young Bucks, and at least not in a positive light. You're not going to see a lot of people watching a lot of clips of the Young Bucks like they do Rock and Roll Express, Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, Midnight Express, teams like that. You're not going to see a lot of clips from the Young Bucks. You're just not. So we'll see. We'll see how everything rolls with them. But yeah, no, I don't think they need to be repackaged as anything else but the Young Bucks. But they need to go out and add a little bit more to what they're doing. They definitely have enough experience. They know what they're doing. I'm talking about they just need to change their approach, change the approach that they have in the business and how they approach matches will be great for them. Okay. Yukasaki Sakazaki. Wow, Serena been in there, almost the whole time, besides when Mariah May tapped herself in. Now Mariah May is in there. Okay, Yuka with a nice hurricanrana. Wow. Oh, nice. Goodness. All right, FM says maybe they can get that Jim Johnston cat to do the wrestling themes like back in the day. Maybe. All right, Mr. All Days Off. They need a hotter backstage interviewer. Renee looking too miffy compared to the ladies in World Wrestling Entertainment. There's no doubt. There is no doubt. Goodness sake. Serena need to be in the WWE. To tell you the truth, I don't know how well it will work out with the aesthetics that we have over in WWE with the women's division. I don't know how well that will work out. And that's just to be honest. All right, FM says Serena Deeb always give me Bret the Hitman Hart vibes with her style and moves. Yes. I agree. She's definitely incredible. Mag says, and here comes Queen Alabama. Queen Alabama. God. Wow, Mag. Ed Danny says Sheamus has resigned a new deal with WWE. Or re-signed a new deal. Okay, Ed. Wow, thanks for letting me know that. Can't blame him for signing it, signing that new deal. Can't blame him at all. Oh, it's a disqualification now. Oh, my gosh. Wow, hashtag truth. If you were starting a new wrestling company and all wrestlers were in the draft, who would be your first pick? Mr. Scott Larson, I am not sure right now. If all wrestlers was in the draft, who would be my first pick? Out of all the guys we have now, Cody Rhodes would be my first pick. Out of everything what we got now currently in wrestling. That depends on how long he's going to stay in the business. Because it look like he's maybe wanting to get out in a couple years, but 2 or 3 years. But yeah, he would be my franchise player. Now, that would change if Roman was a wrestler. I would pick Roman Reigns first. out of all the wrestlers out there now, I'm starting a new company. It will be Roman Reigns. Definitely Roman Reigns. I say Roman Reigns number 1. My number 2 pick, if he's still around, Cody Rhodes. My number 3 pick would be actually Claudio Castagnoli would be my 3rd pick. Let's see. My 4th pick.
You have a chance tomorrow. I don't know. Before that, what you have become. But I still miss you.
Man, that's hard. I'm gonna say my 4th pick will be MJF. My fifth pick. So I'm looking at star potential, guys that can build a company. Now I'm talking about an MJF. I'm talking about an active MJF. I'm not talking about an injury-prone MJF, what you get, or a part-time MJF, or a part-time Roman. I'm talking about if these guys was doing like Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, and all those guys back in the day were active. That's what I'm talking about. These are the guys that I will pick. Let's see, my 5th pick. Wow. My 5th pick will be Gunther. I'm going to switch that around. My 4th pick will be Gunther. Okay. My 5th pick will be, I'm going to switch that around. Gunther, and who did I have? Because I had Claudio Castagnoli, I think, 3rd, and then I had MJF 4th. I'm going to put Gunther 4th, and I put MJF 5th. So that's my top 5. Then I will look at tag teams. Guys I could put as a tag team that could transcend the sport as far as tag team wrestling. And I'm talking about having a tag team division back like the 80s, guys. I'm talking about going back to the 80s, 90s, tag team wrestling. It won't be none of this 6-man tag team. Yeah, I will have 6-man tag team, but you might see that 3 or 4 times a year. I will have 6-man tag team matches and things like that. But, I might even have 6-man titles, but then those titles will be like a gimmick title when it boils down to it. But I would establish a full-time tag team division. The team that I will go for, first tag team, I will go for the Gun Club. And I'm not talking about the goofy version that's out here with Jay White and Juice Robinson. I'm talking about the clean-cut boys that I first saw with their daddy. Those are the guys I want as my tag team, and I will definitely recruit Billy Gunn to be with those guys, 100%, until they get somebody else that they can roll with. But yeah, that will be my tag team. And my second tag team, if they are available, will be FTR, so I can put them in a feud with the Gun Club. So you got to establish that tag team division. You just do. But you got to have your top 7 or 8 guys, man. That is essential. That's essential. You got to have your top 7 or 8 players as far as singles. So my number 6 pick is singles will be Jon Moxley. My number 7th pick will be Lance. What is his name? Lance Archer will be my number 7th pick. My number 8th, I will go with Powerhouse Hobbs. Because you need somebody with that power. You need somebody with that body. I could say Brian Cage, but I'm going to go ahead and go Powerhouse Hobbs. And, yeah, I would want Powerhouse Hobbs to pretty much rev it up a little bit more. Look like he laxed a little bit on that. But you got to have a big guy, man. So I would go with Lance Archer, number 7 pick. So those 8 guys that I just named, those are my franchise players, guys. Those are my guys. You're going to see if they lose on TV, it's maybe twice within a 6-month period. And that's the lower end, the 5 through 8. They might lose once or twice on TV, but you're not going to see these guys on TV. And I definitely will have house shows. Those guys will lose on house shows because they're going to be wrestling other top tier stars, but you will never see them losing on TV, guys. That's all it is to it. They are going to look like grandmasters on TV. They're going to look the best, man. They're going to look like top dogs. They're going to look like your Stings. They're going to look like your Lex Lugers. They're going to look like your Ric Flairs. They're going to look like your Dusty Rhodes. They're going to look like your Hulk Hogans. They're going to look like your Ultimate Warriors or Randy Savages. That's the way they're going to look. And they're going to dominate. And they're going to beat the crap out of people, man, on TV. So I will have my established group of guys that's losing. And my third tag team, I will bring back. I definitely will have a Bruiser. What is his name? Butcher. The Butcher and the Blade. Definitely build those guys up. Yeah, man, 1.5 stars. I said 1.5 stars, but yeah, 1.5 stars for that female tag team match. Alma Clark says Yuka is a firecracker. Okay. Alma Clark, 1.5 stars, the 1.2 stars. So that's 1 star for her. 1.5 stars for Mag. Ed Danny says 3. Gunther. Gunther may need to be number 1. Not really. But Gunther is one of these guys that can win the title and represent your company. Now, if Kenny Omega was healthy, Kenny Omega will be like my number 2, 1 or 2. If Kenny Omega was healthy. Ricky, Harry, what do you think about Mercedes Moné AEW run so far? Ricky, E245. Woo! Not good, man. Not good. And when it boils down to it, Ricky, it's not her fault. It really isn't. I know a lot of people are going to look at that and say, hey, it's her fault or whatever for looking bad, but it's not her fault. Tony did not account for what she lacked in. He did not. He did not think that, hey, it was the WWE that really made her stand out. I remember when she was over in the WWE, Sasha Banks. It was all fluff, man. They did that. They the ones promoted and marketed her to where she looked like a superstar, and she looked great hanging on a ring apron, doing her little thing. And, she did not talk a lot. So, they just made her look great, man. And, she was among other big superstars that made her look great. So she didn't need much, but she comes here. All she has is a dance and everything. And it doesn't look as good when you're in front of 2,000 people instead of in front of 16,000, 14,000, 16,000. It looks a lot better when you when you among fans like that. It masks a lot of things. It covers a lot of things. And, then she had to open her mouth and all that. But yeah, right now he has her coming out with that's with her now. What is her name? Goodness sake. I can't even start with an E. The woman that's running around with her now. I can't even think of her name. But she's not a talker either. She's just a big brute. She's going to run over people or whatever. But she, just like, Sasha Banks, just like Claudio Castagnoli, they need great managers with them or great valet. Somebody that can really talk, somebody that can get them over, somebody who could pretty much tone down. Because Sasha Banks, her style needs to be toned down. And the way she carries herself, the way she represents herself on camera, how she does the dance and everything, because it's totally different here. Totally different. You need somebody, if you're going to have to be dancing, you need somebody else who can dance real good, kind of like Swerve's man, that can bring you out, like that. But, wow. But, yeah, Ricky, man, look, I feel bad for her a little bit, and then I don't feel bad for her. Because, she always says, I'm all about that money. I'm all about that money. All about that money. But, and then she's showing everybody that she shouldn't get that. But should she get it? Tell you the truth, was she worth all that? I'm not going to say she was worth all that, but she's worth a big purse. But she's one of these people that have talent, but somebody has to mask it. It's kind of like a rapper or whatever, a singer that has talent. They have talent that they know how to rap, they know how to sing, but do they know how to do they know how to pick beats, or do they know how to pick the right producer, or do they have the right producer with them? If they don't have the right producer with them, then they're trash. It's kind of like, wow, Private Party, why in the world did you guys do this? Wow. That's not good. That's not good. Oh. Man, this is foolishness, man. They shouldn't have done that. That's 4 that what it's 3 of them and 2 of them. And even this female that's with Claudio and John Moxley is just vicious. Who's that? Marina Shafir. She's vicious too. So it's, oh my gosh. Wow. Getting destroyed. The outrun, Danny, I'm not taking outrunners, man. I'm just not. I haven't seen enough of the outrunners, and I'm gonna be straight up, which I haven't seen enough of them. They remind me a lot of the old school teams. I will say that, and a lot of people are on them so far. They are. All right, FM says, MJF Ospreay. Yeah, Will Ospreay. I forgot about him. He definitely in that mix, in my top 10 mix. I forgot about him, but he's a franchise player. And yeah, him along with Claudio Castagnoli are the two guys that Tony Khan should put all his hope and money behind. Those two guys. I forgot about Will Ospreay. Thank you, FM. FM says Doom, Demolitions, Powers of Pain, Samoan SWAT team, Steiner Brothers, Skyscrapers, Freebirds, etc. Those tag teams was next level back then. Yes, sir, FM. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ed Danny says 10. I'm taking Outrunners if I had a wrestling promotion. Look, man, yeah, they definitely involved. But, I just don't know. I really don't know. They are good. But the truth, man, they look like a bigger FTR to me. The Outrunners. They really do. This is crazy from what I'm seeing. Mr. Holiday's off. God. Video botch on AEW. Okay. This is crazy. God, Claudio. Wow.
I could end your careers right now for what you just did, but I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, FM, Mercedes run seems lackluster so far. 100%. Yeah, Camille, thank you, FM. Didn't start with an E, it started with a K. Thank you. All right, Ricky says, Camille, Harry. Thanks, Ricky. Thanks, FM. This is ridiculous.
A little bit of what you've been missing. I'm going to give you some friction. I'm going to give you a little bit of resistance. I'm going to give you an obstacle to overcome. Consider this a gift.
No, man. Goodness sake. Sting's gonna come out. At least I'm thinking Sting come out. I hope Sting comes out. Because Darby, you might need Sting if all of them get in there on you. Okay, so Marina is you missed. God.
I'm gonna run through you at Grand Slam, and then I'm walking in a wrestle dream in my home state, and I am becoming the next AEW World Champion.
All right, Max says I'm starting to like Moxley's little faction. I like it, Mag. I do like it. But this right here, I just taking a hammer and whacking a guy with it on the knee like that. No. Look, and I'm gonna say it. It depends on who it was. Now, if that was FTR and to slow FTR down, doing that to FTR, I can get with that. But doing that to Private Party, no. And the reason I'm saying that is because what have they gained from doing that? What have they gained from doing that? Anything that you do in this business, they don't have to do that to make a statement, because they made their statements as the BCC. Everybody know that they do things, to pretty much come out there and pretty much establish their dominance over the competition. That's cool. Everybody knows that these guys are way superior to a Private Party. But like I'm saying, like what I'm trying to say is, Mag, why do it to Private Party? Let's go back. I'm going to go way old school. It's kind of like Jack and Jerry Briscoe. I remember Jack and Jerry Briscoe, the Briscoe brothers, when they became heels. And, they wanted to slow down Ricky Steamboat and Jay Youngblood. They was going after their titles and all that. They would do a whole bunch of underhanded things to that you never thought that they would do to hurt Jay Youngblood and Ricky Steamboat, so they could slow them down. So when they, to try to come and take the titles from them. Things like that you can understand. When you do something, man, make it count. As far as in wrestling, make it count. Man, you're going to injure somebody, injure a superstar that's a threat. No need to do that to these, to these guys that's really, there's nothing great about them. Yes, they used to, they will beat up a jobber sometime real bad to make a statement. But like I said, that the statement with those guys, John Moxley and Claudio Castagnoli, used to be Wheeler Yuta and Bryan Danielson with them in that BCC. They have made their statement. People know what they're gonna do. So this right here, it didn't make no kind of statement, except for you saw Marina Shafir with him, and that added a different element to him. But it didn't make no statement. So in my opinion, that's just in my opinion. Not saying that other people didn't see it, that it was tough and it looked good for these guys. Just in my opinion, it just didn't warrant anything great. So I'm giving it 2 stars as far as that match or whatever, all that stuff that went, that went down there. And you had my man Darby Allin come out, and I'm gonna give it another half a star. So 2.5 stars for that whole thing that we just had, man. That whole segment. Really, the match never started, but wow, that was just crazy. But all I can really say is, I was about to call him BCC, but Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, and Marina Shafir, they did what they supposed to do. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, FM says Kumo D needed a better producer back in the day. Yeah, incredible wrestler. And that's one thing about it. And a lot of people, I remember back in the day, he should have been in the mix. He should have been in those talks with Big Daddy Kane. Big Daddy Kane, who else? Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, KRS-One. Let's see. Cool G Rap. Kumo D was right there with him as far as lyrical, as far as his lyrical prowess. He was right there with him, man. He was just as good as each and every one of those guys lyrically. And if anybody don't believe me, go see the doctor. But I knew he was. He always has been. It's just that his style, he had an old school style, but that doesn't mean that he was not on their level. It's kind of like LL Cool J. A lot of people wanted to dismiss LL Cool J's style, in the 90s, in the late 90s, when he was going up against, coming back and trying to rap against Cannabis or whatever. But Cannabis, of course, he had 2 strikes against him. He was an 80s rapper who had to pretty much upgrade his style, continue to upgrade his style, even though he was still young, and plus he was a sitcom actor. He was in Hollywood. He was doing that. So he was not on his game. He was not out there, he was not out there like Cannabis and, right there in the mix of the streets and knowing what's going on. So it was a whole different ball game, man, when you are coming from that perspective. But yeah, Kumo D, he did have Teddy Riley, but Teddy Riley had so many people. He worked with Heavy D and the Boys, of course, Guy. and so many other artists, man. You know, he didn't really have time to just put all his work into Kumo D. So, you know, Teddy Riley probably could have did some dynamic stuff for him. But even that, I think it was limited with Teddy Riley. Kumo D really needed some great producers to work with, to bring out what he had as a lyricist. For some reason, some of these guys that are lyricists, they think that was all that's needed. No, you need a great producer. You need those tracks. You need those beats to bring out your great rhymes, man. You really do. And I hated that LL Cool J. LL Cool J did like 60 songs with Dr. Dre. Didn't want to put him out, for this new album. He said he decided not to put any of those records out. He said he felt his rhymes wasn't up to par to Dre's beats. In my opinion, I'm pretty sure they are. What's up, Mr. Burton? All right, got Mr. Burton on the phone, guys. Yeah, right now, man, I'm watching Ricochet versus this Mortis dude. Heck yeah, that's what's going down right now. Christopher Burton is on the phone, guys. I don't have my what's name in here, Chris, but I'm pretty sure everybody hear you, though. Say what's up to the family.
What's happening, guys? What's happening?
All right, so Ricochet coming out here. Ricochet, man, Ricochet got to win this match. He's got to win this match. That's all I got to say. But this Mortis guy, woo. Whatever his name is, Mortis, or whatever this guy's name is. I don't know what I forgot this guy's name is. I don't know who this guy is. Starts with an M. What's that now, Chris? Heck yeah. Well, the match starting out pretty good, though. Heck yeah, well, we'll see. We definitely will see. Let me catch up on these comments real quick. Armor Clark, all hell broke loose and breaking loose. Hyper Kane, hot private party, holy freaking cow, Batman. Cool emojis and looking all stunned and hot and hot over there, Armor Clark. Matt Magnum says the Outrunners are cool, but I agree with you, Harry. I need to see more of them too. Yes, sir. Matt Magnum says John Moxley faction is starting to remind me of D-Generation X. To a certain point, they are. They're a little bit more menacing. They're a little harder than them, I think, though, Matt. All right, Armor Clark says, holy freaking snap. All right, Mr. All Days Off says, AEW has my attention with the story with Mox. They do. But like I said, only thing I don't like, Mox is crazy, man. Look, what's it? Private Party tried to jump those guys. Private Party jump John Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, and that girl, Marina Shafir. Man, they beat doggone Private Party down. And then John Moxley took the hammer. He told one of the Private Party guys, I think it's the Kennedy guy, told him, man, we could end your career and everything. But, I'm not going to do that. And took while Claudio holding him down, took the hammer and smashed it over the guy's knee, man. I'm just like, wow. Yeah, smashed it over his knee. I'm just like, look, what did they gain from that? I mean, I know Private Party was talking crap. They had a backroom segment with them. They was talking crap, man, and then they jumped him or whatever. And he said, for what you did, jumping us and all that, I'm going to do this to you. But, my whole thing is this. What I said was, those guys have proven themselves, Chris. They have proven themselves as, when it was BCC with Bryan Danielson and Wheeler Yuta. They don't proven themselves as coming out there, being dominant, and pretty much taking out the competition, anybody they need to take care of. And just like back in the day, people when they needed to slow somebody down, like even the Horsemen, they would attack people that was great, that was a threat, like the Rock and Roll Express. Horsemen would go take care of them. The Horsemen would go and they would go and injure them. They would go and injure Magnum TA. They would go and injure Dusty Rhodes. They would injure the guys that was a threat to them. And Private Party they are not a threat. So, so I'm just looking at that, man. I just like, okay, that added a half a star. Darby came out there at the end, and Marina Shafir, she held off Claudio Castagnoli. They got into a little thing, Darby and John Moxley, which looked pretty good. So ended up giving the whole thing 2.5 stars. But like I'm saying, man, what I'm saying is, if you want to make a statement, do that to FTR. Do it to FTR. Slow them down. Private Party guys, we know. One thing about Claudio Castagnoli and John Moxley, we know that they attack people. That they go after people and they destroy them. Everybody knows that. So it's no mystery with that. So that's one thing I did not like. I didn't like it, even though John Moxley, like I say, got a little pretty good crew there. But yeah, you got to make those things count, man. Attack somebody that's a threat, and slow them down. Wheeler Yuta, not Wheeler Yuta, but Will Ospreay. Go after him. Go get him. And say, we don't like your style. We don't like what you're doing. Bam. Take out an arm. Take out an elbow. Break a few fingers. Do something. You know what I'm saying? But don't, you don't have to do that. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah. Man, make stuff like that count. But it's very important for that to happen with AEW, with everything going on and where they at, the status that they have in wrestling. It's very important that should happen. And guys, I hope you hear Christopher Burton. Yeah, people over there, they laugh at you, Chris. So, all right, but yeah, let me go ahead and catch up on these things. Yeah, Mr. All Days Off, AEW has my attention with the story with Moxley. Mr. All Days Off says, all right, FM, Lex Luger needs to come out and put Moxley in the torture rack. I wish he could, FM, but yeah, not coming out of that wheelchair, he'll be able to do that. That'd be pretty amazing. Exactly, yeah, can hardly lift his arms, and he don't have those muscles no more. So, gosh, Ricochet, man, I just don't know. This dude, man, head-butted with that big mask on, man, he shouldn't be allowed to wear a mask like that. But what's name does, though? Luchasaurus does. Lizard man. Heck yeah. All right, FM says, speaking of torture rack, that was a unique move that I've only seen in a video game. Okay. Ricochet, wow. I like that. Flip over the top rope, man, and almost, oh, shoot. I like that, too. I definitely like that. That I forgot what they call that move, Chris. You know what it is. When it's kind of like a sunset flip, but it's like a sunset flip with a power driver. What is that called? Yeah, the Canadian Destroyer that he hit the man with the Canadian Destroyer outside the ring. That was pretty cool there. All right. All right, FM says, speaking of LL, that LL Booker T confrontation backstage in WWE is still a classic. Hilarious. Yes, sir, FM. Yes, sir. Nice springboard right there from Ricochet. This match should be a lot better than what it is. It's okay so far. I don't know, Chris. I did not look at the card, man. Not at all. Where are you at right now? All right, you might get home and see the. You're just getting on 85. You probably won't make it. All right, Ed Danny says no pop for Ricochet, Harry. Wow, exactly, Ed Danny. They screwed that up from the jump. We saw that. We saw that in at All In. Oh, this not good. They should have brought him back in, and he should have been one of the last 3 competitors. That's all they had to do. Pay-per-view called all over. Oh, snap. Chris said they need to have a pay-per-view all over, boy. They're like saying, it's finished, goddamn. It's finished. Going out of business sale, boy. All tickets must go. Oh, snap, man. That was nice. This Mortis guy had Ricochet on the top rope, on the top turnbuckle, full body press, and slammed him to the mat. This is crazy. Beast Mortis, that's his name. Mr. All Days Off says, thank you, Mr. All Days Off. All right, but yeah, Ed Danny, yeah, you're right, man. No pop for Ricochet. Mr. All Days Off says, is his name. Yeah, thank you, Beast Mortis. Mortis. It's Mortis, not Mortis. But I thought somebody in WCW was named that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Right. I remember that now. Heck no, it didn't. Goodness sake. Gosh, wow, man. This match should have been better than this. Yeah, it's close to 3 stars, though. It's close to 3 stars. Could have been better. Now Ricochet's trying to take the mask off Beast Mortis, look like, or that big headgear. I had it at 2, guys. Magnum chime in. Guys, let me know what you match. I had it at 2.7, 3 stars. And Alma Clark, let me know your score. Everybody, let me know give me your thoughts on the match. It was close to 3 stars. It's close to it. The opening match was 3 stars. So far, AEW Dynamite is pretty good. Outside of clocking the man on his knee with the hammer, I think it's been pretty good. It's just, yeah. Man, the joke was, man, what's the name, boy? You better believe if Mox could have had something bigger, he would have had a mallet, boy. That would have suited him much better. Exactly. Man, this doggone house burning stuff, but they should never do something like this on TV. They should never do something like that. Because you know how many kids watch this stuff. What if kids think that's okay? It's stupid. All it takes is one, Chris. One child will be like, hey, my hero burnt down a house. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna do that to hey, he picked on me in school. He bullied me in school. I'm gonna burn down his house, man. Psh, why not? Just silly stuff. Just silliness, man. I would not do that.
Yeah, you're right.
I would not do that. All right. Oh, I know, man. You've been in that since what, 7 o'clock or 7:30? 7 o'clock. That is crazy. Ed Danny says, laugh out loud. Chris is laughing like the Joker. Wanted Harry to watch Dynamite. AJ Scales, hey, Harry, tonight on AEW Dynamite, the Young Bucks versus Ospreay and Konoshi Kesha in a tag team match later on tonight. What in the world? On AEW Dynamite? Will Ospreay gonna team up with Takesha? Man, they gotta get their fan favorites and their heels right. I don't understand this. All right, Alma Clark says Canadian Destroyer. Thank you, Alma. Yeah, Chris told me that too. Ed Danny says, laugh out loud, Harry. I saw Lashley YouTube. He said he's making his options WWE or AEW or TNA, and then his face went toward to WWE, but TNA, I see him there. I think he will be better in TNA. He can go back to WWE, and I'm glad that he is making communication. He still have communication with them, and I'm pretty sure they don't want to see him over there in AEW. I'm pretty sure they probably, they're sitting there and saying, look, we can't let this happen. So they probably calling him up. I wouldn't be surprised if
I'm sure they talking and trying to probably work something out, seeing where Lashley's head inches are.
Oh yeah.
Where he's willing, of course, what he really ain't, what he's willing not to do, et cetera, you know?
I can see that. I definitely can see that too, Chris. All right, let's see. Mag says the press slam off the top rope from Beast Mortis was awesome. Should be his finishing move. I'm with you on that, Mag. Alma Clark says 2.8 stars, so that's 3 stars from Alma. Ray Underwood gives it 3 stars. All right, Ray, appreciate it. FM says, so is this Dynamite an improvement over last week or the same? It's an improvement. Last week was awful. It was horrible. All right, Magnum says Ricochet match gets 2.5, almost 3 stars. Yeah, almost 3 stars. I'm gonna go. We're on 3 stars, man, because I got Ray and I have Alma. I'm frozen, Chris. I'm frozen.
Oh, man.
Yeah, give me a minute. I'm gonna see. Goodness sake. But yeah, I'm having trouble.
I'm getting a phone call, man.
All right, man. I'll talk to you in a little bit. You can call me right back.
Okay.
All right, later. All right, guys. Let me go ahead and put this on. Let me put this. I'm having trouble here. Sorry about that, guys. Wow. Hopefully you guys still can hear me. All right. Yeah, because I'm having trouble here with my internet. But guys, let me know if you can't hear me. Hopefully this thing comes back in here. FM got his clap on laughing. All right, guys, give me just going. I want to grab my speaker. So Chris, when Chris comes back in, he can be talking over the speaker. Everybody can hear him better. Just a moment. All right, guys, I'm still here, but my TV is not on. So I'm about to do something with that. Give me a moment, guys.
Powering on. Welcome to All-Tech Lamping.
All right, let me see what's going on here. Look like my television frozen, guys. What's going on? I know BK, have it your way. And then my television froze. See if I can go back on Direct TV and get on here. All right, Mag says you can hear me. Okay, I appreciate that, Mag. But internet freezing up, guys. Yeah, I got a big tree in my backyard that I'm about to have cut down. I mean, it's huge. Put it like this: it's really big because it's gonna cost me almost $2,000 to cut this thing down. I'm gonna have it cut down next Thursday or Friday, and because I believe that's blocking my signal. Because, like I say, I'm with Direct TV, AT&T, and in this area they don't have fiber optic, which I can't stand. They have it right up the road, not about a mile away. They have it right up the road, but in my neighborhood, they don't have it. You know, it's a new neighborhood developed about 15 years old. Still a lot of development going on. Now we have like 60, 70 houses, but there's still a lot of woods and trees and everything here. So I'm having I still have trouble. Hopefully they can get that fiber optic, man, and I'll be good to go because I definitely need that fiber optic. That's what I want, especially with all the podcasting that I'm doing, and I'm pretty much about to go back and put up a couple other channels, doing a music channel and things like that. So, all right, here we go. Wrestling is back on. All right, I'll be back on. Hopefully Chris will call me again in just a little bit, and we will have him on the speaker. Hear him a lot better.
I have watched and I have listened for a long while because I knew that a day like this would come. I knew the day would come.
Well, man, look, he definitely will be in my top 12 if I had a draft pick. With Hangman Page, I love what I see from Hangman Page. I would have Swerve in there too. If I was, if I had that roster, if I was putting together a roster, those guys definitely will be in the mix. They would be in my top 15, 16.
There would be dozens and dozens of people who stood behind him, people who protected him from me, and people who supported Swerve Strickland. And apparently, I am surrounded by them now. People who would cheer Swerve Strickland all the way to the World Championship.
Man, I like this unhinged Adam Page. Yeah, this unhinged Adam Page, man. Yeah, that's my cup of tea. I like him. Not that I would like everybody like that, acting like Adam Page, just Adam Page, but it fits him, guys. It fits him, and it makes him look like a bad boy. It works for him. FM says, dang, 2K. Yeah, 2000.
Jeff Jarrett is not here with me. Tony Schiavone, you are.
What in the world? Man, this dude, like he's gonna attack Tony Schiavone. Oh, here comes Jeff Jarrett. Adam Hangman Page got him as soon as he come in. Let's see how this turns out. Goodness sake. Man, Page is off the chain, guys. I have no problem with what I see going on here. I like this part. This right here works. And they doing a good job tonight so far. They are doing a really good job with this Dynamite. Now this right here is unnecessary. Unnecessary. Oh, it depends. It depends. Now, if Hangman Adam Page, okay. Security was actually doing pretty good. But if security, all these guys get beat up. Okay. This is not bad. This is not bad. That's what I didn't want to see. All the security getting beat up, and that's what we see all the time. So this is good.
And let you put one freaking finger on Tony Schiavone.
I ain't talking about Jeff Jarrett, boy. That doggone that southern accent, that Tennessee accent came out.
Because to affectionately know you in that name, I'm going to make a promise to you. If it's the last thing I do in my career, somehow, some way, someplace, the last outlaw is going to kick your ass.
Okay. When Jeff Jarrett is throwing down, man, he's throwing down a bone. Let's see if Adam Page is going to pick that thing up. I like that. I'll give that a thumbs up, guys. Give that a big thumbs up. And man, congratulations. You know, they didn't do anything silly like have all the security get beat up. Thankfully. Wow. But they did a good job with that statement, guys. Oh, wow. What did I just sorry about that. God almighty. Turn this thing off. Oh, wow. Gosh, I did it again. Man, I wanted to hear that. It seemed like it was coming off pretty good. I definitely want to hear what Ricochet has to say, guys. Now I'm missing it. I turned off the TV by mistake because my battery's messing around with me on the remote, and I'm messing with the remote. Turned it off. But thumbs up to that, whatever it was. Thumbs up. to what Ricochet and speaking to Will Ospreay, I got to see it where he was saying, you was telling me to get my wins up and everything. And thumbs up to the Jeff Jarrett and Adam Page confrontation. I did like that. But yeah, so far, Dynamite is pretty good. Ricochet said he'll be seeing him soon, real soon. Little bro. Okay. Well, they're gonna get a dynamic match out of this. They know. So Tony, wow. Let's see how this thing comes out. Let's see how it comes out. And anyway, if you want to build Ricochet back up, put him against, don't put him in there against, somebody like Mortis. Mortis, Brutus, or whatever you want to call this guy. Rigor Mortis. Let me go back into that. Hey. Because when, the way I look at it, Ricochet needs to go up against guys that he can be smooth against. Right now, he needs to look smooth. He needs to look like the Ricochet that he is. He doesn't need to be going up against bigger guys and having a hard time. Let him look smooth on the way to Ospreay. And then as he gets closer to Ospreay, like the last 2 or 3 weeks before he get to Ospreay, have him going up against big guys like Mortis. Like Beast Mortis, have him going up against guys like that to where it's tough. And then he'd have to go against Will Ospreay. That's what you want to do. That's the way I would build it. Just a minute here. Mr. All Days Off, I missed it. Why is Jeff out there? What's his beef with the Hangman? Because Hangman was trying to jump on Tony Schiavone. That's the reason that he was out there, Mr. All Days Off. And they pretty much had a little tanglement. They was fighting. And then you had the security come out and broke it up. And I like it, man. I like it because security came, broke it up, and referees. And, they did throw a few of them around. But when it boils down to it, they was able to restore order. I like that. You did not have the domination. You didn't have these guys being dominated. You didn't have security being dominated by Ricochet and Adam Hangman Adam Page. So I did like that, and man, big thumbs up to that. All right, so that worked out pretty good. Mr. All Days Off. FM said sounds like a good segment and show overall. Yeah, it was. Everything's going good so far. 20 of good Kind Master CSX 2024. High send link or else I'm going to yell no. All right, 20 of good Kind Master CSX. Give me a minute. I'm gonna put it down there. Carl Andrew said, "Laugh out loud." Jeff Jarrett got more pop than Ricochet. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Carl Andrew, Harry should call his pie my stomach like Jarrett's song "My World." Magnum says, Colonel Jeff Jarrett mad enough to fry some Tennessee chicken. Yes, he is, man. Yes, he is. Alma Clark says Ricochet versus Will Ospreay for international belt in Grand Slam. Yeah. Should be incredible. Done seen these guys go at it before. That's going to be really good. All right, 20th Century Kind Master. I can't do it right now, man. I would love to get you on here, but I'm on this computer. I'm not like Chris. Chris is always on his mobile. And on his mobile. Well, no, actually he does it on his computer too. Let me see if I can copy the link and put it in the description here. Give me just a second. If I do, come on in. All right. See if I can put it down here. Sorry, Charity. Charity, I can't get you in here, man. Sorry about that. Like I said, I would like to. Can't do it. Probably could. Like I say, I think I know what I need to do. But right now, I can't do it. So, Charity, all I can really say is no. Okay. Can't send a link, buddy. Oh, it's Cal Fletcher and okay, it wasn't Will. Wait a minute, Will. Oh, it's a 6-man tag match, I guess. Okay, so because Will Ospreay, he's friends with Cal Fletcher, so that makes sense. This makes sense. Kenoshi to Kesha. This guy gonna be a serious superstar, guys. Should be a serious superstar in wrestling within the next 2 to 3 years. All right, here come Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, guys. Young Bucks coming out here to do their thing. Appreciate everybody coming in. Hey, guys, if you're on Facebook, hit that like, share, join. If you're here on YouTube, hey, hit that like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding, 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 so you know when we're on like times like these. And if you over on Twitch, you do the same thing that you do on YouTube. And if you're on X, formerly known as Twitter, hit that like, share, tweet, and retweet, and follow the Straight Up Wrestling Show over on Twitter, not Twitter, but X, formerly known as Twitter, X, guys. Definitely follow the Straight Up Wrestling Show over on X. Appreciate each and every one of you coming in and rocking with Straight Up Wrestling Show. So far, we've had a pretty good Dynamite, guys. Can't complain about it. I can't complain. Only one thing I didn't really care for, and like I say, hey, knee shot with the hammer. I don't think it should have happened, but it did. But it's really hasn't tainted. It hasn't tainted AEW at all. Do I think the crowd been pumped up? I think they should be pumped up a little bit more than what they've been. But yeah, I have no problem with this Dynamite. It's pretty good. Pretty good tonight.
Greatest factions ever in New Japan Pro Wrestling. No one knows that better than the Young Bucks because they were there for it. They had a front row seat. They're going to get a repeat performance tonight.
I don't know, Mr. All Days Off, but it is a ripoff of something. All right, Mr. All Days Off says, what's this TV show the Bucks theme is a ripoff of again? I am not sure. Anybody else can think of that? Definitely go ahead and put that in the comments because it does sound like something. Oh, think of it. So I'm with you on that, Mr. All Days Off. I'm like, this stuff sounds familiar. Okay, Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay with a double over the arm takedown. All right, found it. Secession was the ripoff. Okay, Mr. All Days Off. Yeah. I believe you're right. Will Ospreay. Now, Will Ospreay, Tony Khan have did everything he could to make Will Ospreay look good, and Will Ospreay has looked good. He looks like the leader pretty much, the guy that's pretty much leading the charge in AEW right now. He's the man. So, I mean, wow. Okada not getting his just due, guys. I don't trust Takesha. Wow, this is ridiculous. Gosh, this. Oh, come on. Wow, these guys are desperate, man. I'm talking about AEW. Tony Khan, you are desperate. You desperate, man. That kind of stuff that you're doing, all this stuff in unison, it don't work. It doesn't work. Doesn't look real, just, oh my gosh. Just for a few people to, pop or maybe clap or whatever, you guys are doing this. It's not good. And stop these 6-man tag team matches. God, wow. Enough already. Man says Young Bucks theme sounds a little like Tales from the Crypt. That too, Mag. Most definitely. My wife was watching Tales from the Crypt earlier today. I think it's the old Tales from the Crypt. She did find that series it's on TV on one of the cable channels. I have no clue. But I think I'm going to go back and start watching it too. Used to love to watch that on HBO back in the day. Tales from the Crypt. Watch the Crypt Keeper. So we'll see. I mean, well, yeah, it sounds like Tales from the Crypt. It really does. A nice suplex there. All right, Mr. All Days Off says Ospreay is Cena for sure for AEW. Yes, he is. Gosh, man, this match is crazy. Mr. All Days Off says Tony books for the sickos. Laugh out loud. Oh, man, didn't he say something like that? He did kind of like say something like that, too. And Tony is beginning to get sad. It really is. He's putting himself in a position to where he has a niche audience, a niche crowd. It's not good at all. Now, not for a wrestling company. Not for a wrestling company that's on the national stage. Man, your wrestling has to appeal to everybody. Everybody on the national stage. Yeah, Mr. All Days Off said, yeah, he said that. I thought so, Mr. All Days Off. Thanks, man. Yeah, I thought he said that. Yeah, this match should be better. Okay, Kyle Fletcher with a double clothesline. Wow. Oh, wow. Kyle's putting in work. Man, see, it's some of the things that the Young Bucks choreographed in matches too much. Now, this kind of stuff here, and that's what they used to do when they was taking on Pac, Penta, and Ray Phoenix. They would choreograph their matches so much. It makes for a boring match. Says a lot when every time these guys get on TV, I don't care where they at in the card. It says a lot when they lose thousands of viewers, thousands and thousands of viewers every time those two get in the ring, guys. Every time. I've seen 50 to 80 thousand fans who turn the TV out when the Young Bucks come on or during their matches. I've seen that over and over again, where people just up and disappear when the Young Bucks is on TV or the Young Bucks is performing or talking or whatever. They can bring down a segment. They can bring down a segment, guys. And that shouldn't be the case. Those guys should be superstars. Mr. Alldays off says, who has more potential, Kyle Fletcher for AEW or Austin Theory face turn for WWE? Austin Theory. Now, as far as Austin Theory, will he get over with the fans? I don't know about that. You know, his personality have not meshed with the fans, but you're talking about a super duper talent, man. I'm talking about a talent to the high level, man. You know, this guy right here. Yeah, Austin Theory is so great, so talented. Kyle Fletcher is too, but I don't know if Kyle Fletcher will ever get there in AEW. I just really don't. Boom, nice, Senton. All right, Mr. All Day Soft says some fans still believe in Theory he has fans online. Theory, the Bryce Young of WWE, laugh out loud. Pretty much. That's the way they have him booked. A lot, like I say, a lot of things are not Theory's fault. It's the way he's booked. And you know, he just don't have the personality that people like, man. It's, you know, the proof is in the pudding. But is he talented, man? He's very talented. Wow. Goodness sake. All right, my man Delvin Jason is in. What's going on, Delvin? Okay, nice super kick right there from the Young Bucks. Another double super kick. Man, Takeshi is still there with a double clothesline. Goodness sake. Okay. Okada took him down with that drop kick, man. That missile drop kick right into the chest. Delvin Jason says, where has Mercedes Moné been lately, Harry? Very strange. Well, I have no clue. She probably tired of coming out there, and she probably feels that she doesn't get the respect that she deserves over here in AEW. But man, it's not going to happen. She just don't have the personality to pull it off to where she's going to be able to have the fans, you know, just cheering her, just going crazy over her, not here in AEW. WWE had it all set up to where she was going to shine. So, man, unless she get a good manager or a valet, she's not going to shine here, man. She's just not. It's not going to happen, Delvin. All right, Mr. All Days Off says good points. Thank you, Mr. All Days Off. All right, 20th Charity Kind Master says no. All right, Charity. Yeah, I'm about to get with you on again, man. Hey, hopefully on the next one you'll be able to get on. But I can't put I cannot get I can't hook you in. Sorry. Definitely sorry. I just have this match at 2 stars so far, guys. They're going to fight their way. It's kind of reminding me of the matches, like I said, they used to have with Pop Penta and Ray Phoenix. They had to build it. They had to build it up to where it was going to be a 4-star match, 3.5, 4-star, 4.5-star match, and sometimes 5-star match. It would kept building and building, and they just kept wrestling for a long time, and that's how they got it. But as far as this match goes, it's not really intriguing anybody. Look at the crowd out there, man. It's crazy. Okay, double clothesline. Not clothesline, but back elbow shot, guys. Back double elbow from the Young Bucks. All right, my man Carl Andrews says that'd be crazy if Mercedes leaves, but send the belt back to Tony Khan. Okay, Carl Andrew. That would be interesting. That would be very interesting. Wow.
Bro, you reek. You smell like you've been marinated in wet dog. Really? Oh, time to up your laundry game, son.
Toxic clean odor blasters. Last clean odors that they're for.
You're welcome. Don't skip leg day.
Man, this is a long, this right here, a longer picture than they usually have. Okay. Okay. They need a good booker, man. They really do. And the Young Bucks need to be micromanaged. I hate to say that. I'm talking about from a standpoint. From a standpoint of backroom politics. I'm not talking about being out here, standing out here with them. They need a manager to guide them, somebody to guide them in the back room of how they should wrestle and the things that they should do. I'm just like, wow, man. When I look at these guys, I'm like, man. And it makes me sad because I see so much potential with these two. But these guys want to play around and clown, man. These guys want to play around and clown. Wow, they missed. Danny Brown says, laugh out loud, Lucha Brothers leaving. Yep, they are, Danny Brown. Yeah, they are. Can't blame them. Okay, Will Ospreay. Nice. Wow, nice. That was nice. That last move by Will Ospreay, that was really good, guys. Very athletic. To come off the mat, even though those massive bouncy or whatever, to come off the mat doing that, man, double super kick from the Young Bucks. Goodness. Wow. Somebody trying to start up this is awesome chant. It's okay. I'm not gonna say awesome. It's okay. Mr. All Days Off says this match is pay-per-view quality. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting better and better. Old school pump up Reeboks, man. Unbelievable. Wow. Wow, Cal Fletcher coming. Called Nicholas. I think it was Nicholas. And hit him with that back suplex. Boom! Goodness!
Fletcher, the legal man for his side. You meant to say no, Dallas fan. I was thinking the same thing. Standing switch right here.
Goodness sake.
Yeah, great anticipation. Great combination there with Ospreay.
Yeah. Goodness. Nice drop kick by Okada. Very nice. That big Japanese flying through the air like that. Wow. To catch it out, that was pretty cool. Wow. Goodness sake! All right, guys, I had it at a 3.7. That's 3.5 stars. That's what I'm gonna roll with. Let me come. If Mag, you still here? Let me know your score. Armor Clark, you still here? Ray Underwood, whoever's still here, let me know your score. What you guys think of this match? I got it at a 3.7, and the only reason they got up that high, guys, it just was a long match, man. It was a long, drawn out match, but it was pretty good. It ended up being a pretty good match. Here come Donna Callis saying, pretty much congratulating Takesha. Wow, just let everybody, let these guys enjoy their win together. I enjoyed it, man. I definitely enjoyed it. This, hey, I enjoyed Dynamite. Dynamite wasn't bad at all tonight. Wasn't bad at all. Oh, come on, Takesha. I'm between 3 to 3.5 stars as for the night of Dynamite. I can go 3.5 stars. I think I'm gonna go 3.5 stars. Like I said, the only thing that really bothered me, man, was the hammer. It was unnecessary, but overall, this has been a good night of wrestling for AEW. I have to give it to them. You know, they did it right tonight. They did it right tonight, and even the attacks and the way everything went down. You know, as far as in the ring, I didn't see all this craziness that I usually see with AEW. AEW did it right tonight. Ed Danny says next week, Wednesday, your new booker, Shane O'Mac. Could be. Well, Shane O'Mac, I never known him as a booker, but could be. Mac Magnum says the last few seconds of the match was exciting, 3 to 3.5 stars. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with that 3.5 stars, Mag. It was really good. Definitely really good. All right, Ray Underwood says 3.5 stars for Ospreay match. Mag giving tonight Dynamite 3 stars. I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, I have it between 3 and 3.5 stars. I'm gonna go ahead and give it 3 stars, guys. So let's just go ahead and leave it at that, 3 to 3.5 stars. You know, man, ish. Like I said, it wasn't a bad night of wrestling. Wasn't a bad night of wrestling. I'm happy that it turned out that way. Could have been horrible, guys. Could have been horrible. Last week was not that great, but tonight's Dynamite, man, hey, you know, they threw it down tonight. They threw down. So, hey, big ups to AEW, you know, Tony Khan. Tony Khan, I don't know if somebody helped you or whatever, but you did a pretty good job tonight. You really did. So congratulations on that. And I think your fans will be well pleased. I hope you get a good rating. I really do. I hope that that's a good rating. But it seems like every time you have a good show that makes sense, seems like the ratings just drop off. But it might have something to do. Your ratings that you're going to see this week, it's going to have something to do with last week. I guarantee you that. All right, Danny Brown says Bischoff says Tony needs someone like Shane McMahon. Yeah, he does, but like I say, I don't know Shane if he's ever done anything creatively. I really don't, as far as in wrestling. Danny Brown says to get him what his father Vince taught him. Yeah. And yeah, Vince will be. I did hear that. I did hear Eric Bischoff. I did watch that. Eric been talking about that a while, but I did see his show where he was talking about Shane McMahon coming over there with Tony Khan. All right, Magnum says Hook's match was the weakest point of the night. Yes, that match right there. I almost forgot about that. That was weak, and it was hard to score. Really is. Really was. So, wow. Thanks, Mag. Thanks for bringing that up. But I appreciate everybody coming in and rocking with the Straight Up Wrestling show tonight. Guys, Mr. Burton only came in for a little while as far as on the phone. Then he had a phone call, probably was his wife. And then he had to go and do something, probably had to go pick up some dinner or something like that. She had him go pick up something. But, Chris will be working. Chris, like I said, he went in at 7 o'clock this morning and didn't get off. He worked a full day. And he's like opening up to closing. Well, he's like 10 mid-shift, 10 to 8 for the rest of the week. So we won't see him. And then we won't see him for a while, man, this week. And Saturday, me and him, we got a independent show that we're running Saturday. All right, Danny Brown says, and do music. Thanks, Harry. You be live tomorrow to talk AEW? Yes, sir. And do music. Yes, sir, Danny Brown. I'll put something down, let everybody know when I'm coming on. So definitely will be doing that. All right, let me go back and let's see. I appreciate Danny Brown coming in, my man Magnum coming in, my man Ed Danny coming in, Mr. All Days Off coming in, Carl Andrew coming in, my man Charity, my little young man Charity coming in, our friend Charity coming in, rocking with us, my man Devin Jason coming in, rocking with Straight Up Wrestling family tonight. Let's see, Armor Clark coming in, rocking with Straight Up Wrestling family tonight. FM coming in tonight. Ray Underwood coming in. Let's see, Ed Danny again. All right, let's see, FM, my man Ricky E245 came in this evening to rock with us. Hashtag Truth, my man Scott Larson come in to rock with us tonight. Let's see, who else do we got? Hopefully I don't miss anybody. I'm not going to get everybody, but I know we have some more people than that, but I appreciate each and every one of you coming in, rocking with Straight Up Wrestling family tonight. But if you you hear and you haven't hit that like button, whatever platform you're on, go ahead and smash that like button. Let everybody know about Straight Up Wrestling family. And hey, guys, I will see you guys a little bit later. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I will be on probably a couple times tomorrow, 2 to 3 times. I'm going to try to start making this thing. I did 3 today. So I'm going to start making this thing, whatever I can. Come on here and talk. Be a little bit more consistent with my talking or whatever. But I will be coming on tomorrow, and I'm going to go over some more AEW guys, and I'm going to do some music and everything like that. But I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Let me see if I got any more comments here before I get off of here. All right. Danny Brown says, Danny Brown says, Harry, that beat you did last night remind me of Roman's new theme. That's very interesting. Very interesting. Danny Brown said, and the first kick drawn remind me of a Mobb Deep beat too. Laugh out loud. I like a lot of this stuff, man. I like a lot of this stuff. So, that's not surprising that I would come up with something like that. Danny Brown, I forgot to tell you about that. Okay, Danny Brown. But yeah, I will be putting up some stuff tomorrow, and I will have the beats a little bit louder. I'm going to do it earlier in the day, have the beats a little bit louder and close to the speakers and everything, so you can really hear the effects of them. So definitely, man, join me for that. I'll be talking some music and be talking wrestling. But guys, I'll talk to you later. Stay straight up. Peace. All right, my man Danny Brown said it was smooth. Yes, sir. Thank you, Danny Brown. All right. I'm going to roll out of here, guys.